And welcome back to One East 2. So, challenging war continues. And yes, things are looking pretty dire. You're unready, so you can pop into the depot and refit. We're in light mode up here. Can you go to reserve? You can go to reserve. So, I feel like I just need to move you along a little bit. Okay. You can go out and join the line. Wrong person. Okay, so Ryzev has a problem. Your cavalry unit still can't get into the hex we need you to get into. Nobody's going to be able to get into that hex unless we can shift. That guy, which I think is a big ask. So yes, we have lost these units. So let's scrag this rail line as much as we can. You're my best chance and there's no way you're going to make it through. '16 to defend us 29. Bring you to the front. Off you into reserve. Off you into reserve. Be fitting in there. Right, all HQs. You can join that. I mean, I'm hoping the air reserve will help those guys. Orel is the big problem now. You get people into this neck here. And then we need to stop this advance. Now, can we attack with these guys? Yes, because those guys are pretty weak. Not weak enough though. You refit in there, you refit in there. You've used up all your move for the turn, you also need to be commanded up. You're ready? Alright. In you go. Two for two. It's looking better, isn't it? Good, keep you in reserve. You can come to here. You guys go come down here to protect Kursk. You guys refit in the depot. Do you want the mechanised unit? Actually, no, you fit in the depot as well. Pull you back one. We're getting to 2 victories, aren't we? We'll abandon that. Put there. Not sure why you're still counted as being surrounded. Yeah. For some units available to counterattack, eh? Yeah, we've lost Kharkov. Probably lose Aral this turn. Maybe you guys can be sitting there. Put a depot here. I'm doing that one because I wanted the other guy. You can all resit in there. You can resit in there. We'll just have to hope that's still attacked for the next turn. Stelino line is holding. And the gates Vastapol are holding. You guys all reset. Gonna take you a few turns, but yeah. Right. Well, mitigated disaster turns. Right, you're now part of this force. Nothing you provide yet. Trick check. Right. You have to pull back here, aren't I? Where's even your commander? What I need to do is just go down the whole front and just reset commanders. But that's a the winter mode. You should also be resetting. Okay. What were my losses for last turn? 146. It's going to be even worse this turn. Victories at 512. Excess Sloven force. Okay. Let's finish this moving back. Unlike Carol region has been captured. Transfer to Finland. And we've got the first Moscow consul. Got 244,000 men in here. Most of these tanks are too empty to be useful. Some rifle brigades here. Rifle divisions I ordered up. These guys will be useful for the defense of Moscow. I need to send a few guys to Northern Front. Far East. Transcaucasus. I think that is all the useful ones. Oh, we're going to navigate here. Another cavalry division. Motorcycle regiments. Because why wouldn't there be? Then I got a bunch of 69 artilleries. Ooh, some 100% AA down there. Construction units. Yeah, ain't gonna be a while. Leaving the Germanton. These more battalions. Alright, they're pushing on Rizef. Who's reading +3 for them now? Something down at the bottom, I think. Yeah, they're cleaning up this back here. Alright, it's going to be a heavy loss turn. Now, are they going to surround these two little fingers I've got into their line? Kharkov surrenders. It took them time, didn't it? Bye-bye to that tank division with all 81 tanks lost. I'm at the stage that when my men break, they break. Total route. Oh, they held. Not when all the tanks turn up there. Yeah, I haven't used the tanks, but they shattered those guys. I'd like to see a guard unit turn up at some point. I think they're pushing north from here, east from here. Scouted. Ooh. Well, that's good, because these are the guys that are surrounded. Any extra time they take to be wiped out is great. There's tanks there that weren't being used to advance. Come on, rain harder. Come on. And there goes Aurel, as we expected. Surrendered. Well, give me a quiet turn. They only scouted that and they lost quite a lot. They lost 36 bombers on that attack. Good lord, that's actual measurable percentage of what they've lost so far. But yeah, I've got air superiority running up here. The air war is not interesting, I'm just trying to be better. Please keep all those level 2 forts empty. Very much like to be able to just walk into them. Alright, another hold. A scout. And then they were out. But they only arrived for free. They only took like 1,000 casualties all told there. This hasn't got them any closer to Moscow this turn. Ooh, and a rout. Held. Alright, retreat. Held. And they've cut those guys off, kind of as expected. I've done really well on not losing units, and it's all come to part of this last couple of turns. Any scouted? Yeah, they're running low. They're running out now. They're petering out slightly. I mean, you're still going to take 100,000 casualties this year, maybe 140 turn. But that's because they surrounded guys last year. That's turn. Why do I keep saying your turn? That's mainly how long it feels. Oh, scout on them. Oh, they're pushing into there. I do not like this long finger. Oh, they're finally moving the south as well. Took them 2 attacks to do that. They are smacking my guys around instantly now, but they're not taking it. Come on. Oh, gates are cast. Come on, keep the Crimea open. I could do such lovely things for open Crimea. Ooh, they just shattered that guy. Retreated them. That guy's opening a big hole, isn't he? I mean, this would be lovely to surround if I could, but I don't think I can. Alright, they pushed those guys back. But they held on the second line. Held there. Retreated there. Now they got to hit my main fort. I'm not sure if the Romanians alone can do that. And remember, they've got to get all the way down to here to cut the Crimea off in the other direction. Alright, not many planes are flying. Still on light mud. You're still somehow alive. You guys are all smashed to buggery. Okay. Most of this line's holding. You just get someone down here. Smack up those tanks a bit. There we go, we're filling this in. I think we can rescue these guys with a sneaky move to here. That'll only be for a turn, but it's a turn. Alright, that brought in a lot of enemy. Now once again we got to scramble to try and cover this bit. There we go. Oh, you up. Oh, keep back on reserve. I was hoping for more than that. Let's be 100% honest here. Let me fit you guys, apart from you, who's going into reserve and coming up to here. Alright. We build a depot here. We can build a depot here. Congratulations, you guys have supplies. Nothing much I can do about these 2 units. Rip up a bit more rail line. Again, we just got to rearrange these guys to try and hold the line. Best we can. Then we got to see how many of these guys we can get out. There have to be not many. Because this is another mitigated disaster. My favourite type of a disaster. How the hell am I going to pluck that? Why do we even have the units? ready, but you're gonna have to do. You need to step back up to the line around here. It's a hiccup. You guys are holding. Congratulations, you guys are all part of this army, which is part of this army. You step in to help him, you step in to help him. Get that HQ, that's a depot it's supplying. Attack all you guys in the depots. Please can it rain some more? I've been an average boy this Christmas. They didn't do much near Leningrad, did they? They were more pushing this direction. Take that airbase. Okay. You two can get down to here and still get off the train. You three can march up to the front. Oh dear, we're in the point where people can march to the front for Moscow. This is generally considered the bad time. Okay, that's all I'm getting out, apparently. Oof. Yeah, that was a rough one. 150, 400 tanks. They lost 94 though. How many planes did they lose? They lost more planes than we did. And that's a first. Right, my reserves are filled back up. These tank divisions are sitting around with very few tanks. Oh, we got a tank brigade. Now we've got a few tanks here we can send out. A few more rifle infantry brigades. Some artillery. A few anti-tank that fit 50. There's always more sapper brigades. Alright, you know what I'll be doing. We hereby pray to Comrade Stalin for more rain. Look at that heavy rain in the north. You get moderate rain in the mid around Moscow. I mean, it's not helping them stop routing my troops here, but yeah. I'll be actually clean that guy up as well. Surrendered. Again, that's taking troops who could have been pushing on the front line. Give me a line of forts and I'll be able to hold a lot better. Routed. Yeah, they're picking away at all the sides at the moment. Still got these incredibly powerful panzer divisions. No, these guys are going to get surrounded again. There's nothing I can do about that. It's one of those things that I could dream to hold this open. Alright. We can still make it to Rostov. Stelino's still holding them. I still feel like I'm doing better. Yeah, I lost Sevastopol. Not Sevastopol. Oh god, I forgot the name of the place in the middle. No, it's gone. Beans are in S. Alright, so yeah, they're just generally punching forward on the whole line. Come on, hold. Nope. That's another 6 divisions captured. When I can't afford to losing divisions. And then it's just, oh no, that's good. Please, rout them. Rout. Good, because if they rout, the containers survive. Ooh, some big movement there. As they move German troops up to try and get into Sevastopol. Sevastopol, yeah, Sevastopol, Crimea. Just scout on Stelino. Using the Romanians. This is big and worrying. This is big and worrying. This is terrifying. Don't hold, retreat. No one's coming for you. This is all fighting for Stelino in the south. Fortified lines have helped though. They've slowed them. I might be able to cut this guy off. Just as the mud comes in. Stelino continues to hold. There's a chance I could reconnect these. Depends what's around here. It's just a few tank units. But I might have the forces to reconnect in a few places, cut them off for a turn. Not short click then. They're holding against the Italians. And the German infantry division makes a fall back, but it's only a retreat. Just need those mud and wood turns. Here we go again. We held them. Scouted. Scouted. That's good. Yep, these are some weaker attacks. Holding. Routed. Just when you think they're done, there's a few more attacks at the top. Yeah. Yeah, this is the gap into this. It's hopefully going to be heavy mud next turn. Ooh, they got a bit close to Leningrad. Can't say I'm a fan of that. We're holding by the skin of our teeth now. Ooh, got the scout up north. Come on. It's been at 33% done up here for ages. Right, we only got 138 sorties out. Lost 103 planes now. Lost on the ground. 150 men. Yeah, that was a brutal one. Got troops cut off. They've basically got nothing between them and Stalingrad now. They just shattered that entire section of the line. Thankfully, just as the mud came. So, I have to shift more troops out, aren't I? Not like I'm doing well anywhere else, though. See you next time. That's a problem for then.